Have you ever wondered what makes life longer and truly happy? It's not just about physical longevity, but about living with quality, with a sense of fulfillment and well-being. Today we're going to delve into ancient wisdom that transcends time, revealing 7 simple habits that, when incorporated into your daily life, can not only prolong your days, but also ensure that those days are filled with happiness. Through ancient philosophies, these practices have been used to cultivate a long, meaningful life full of inner peace. Stay until the end because the 7th habit may be the most impactful. Habit number 1. Eating moderately and naturally. Eating moderately and naturally is one of the most important pillars for ensuring a long and happy life, and this wisdom has been passed down through various cultures throughout history. In the minds of the ancients, food was considered both a source of healing and prevention. The key to longevity lies in moderation, something the Greeks practiced through the concept of sophrosine, balance in all things, including food. It's not just about what you eat, but how you eat. A balanced diet rich in fresh vegetables, fruit, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats provides the body with all the nutrients it needs to function optimally. Avoiding processed foods, refined sugars, and excess salt contributes not only to better physical health, but also to the prevention of chronic diseases such as heart problems and diabetes. In addition, the practice of eating consciously, without rushing, favors digestion and the proper assimilation of nutrients, allowing the body to function at its best. In many traditions, such as Japan, people practice the concept of hara hachi bu, which means eating until you are 80% full, a strategy that helps to avoid excess weight and overloading the body. Incorporating this moderate, natural, food-focused mentality into your daily routine is a simple but profoundly transformative habit that can increase vitality and promote a healthier, more balanced life. Habit number 2. Constant and balanced movement. Constant and balanced movement is one of the oldest keys to a long and healthy life. Cultures around the world have always known the importance of keeping the body active, but without excess. For the ancient Romans and Chinese, the body was seen as a temple that needed to be cared for through regular, moderate activity. They understood that a balance between movement and rest was essential. Unlike the modern mindset, which often focuses on intense, strenuous exercise, the ancient sages advocated gentle, continuous physical activity. Daily walks, stretching, and activities such as gardening or practicing martial arts were ways of keeping the body active without wearing it out. In addition, posture was extremely important. Standing up straight when walking or sitting improves circulation and prevents pain and injuries. Regular physical activity strengthens muscles and bones, improves the cardiovascular system, and increases vital energy, but it also promotes mental well-being, helping to release stress and increase mental clarity. The philosophy behind this habit is moderation. There's no need to overdo the exercises, but rather to maintain a constant flow of movement throughout the day. Avoiding a sedentary lifestyle and finding opportunities to move, whether it's taking the stairs instead of the elevator or walking outdoors, is a simple habit that can bring great health benefits. Moving regularly in a natural and balanced way keeps the body in harmony, ensuring longevity and well-being over the years. Habit number 3. Cultivation of mind and spirit. Cultivating the mind and spirit is one of the most fundamental habits for ensuring a long and happy life, according to ancient traditions. The sages have always emphasized that mental and spiritual health are just as important as physical health. The balance between body and mind is essential for achieving true inner peace and longevity. The practice of meditation, for example, was common among Stoic philosophers and was seen as a tool for calming the mind, controlling emotions, and reconnecting with the present. Meditating daily or taking a moment to reflect on life helps clear the mind of the worries and anxieties that drain our vital energy. The act of self-knowledge, through reflection or prayer, connects us with a greater sense of purpose, something that many sages believe to be the key to a more fulfilling existence. Furthermore, taking care of the spirit doesn't just involve religious practices, but also feeding the mind with positive and constructive thoughts. Studying, learning new things, and keeping curiosity alive are ways to keep the mind young and sharp, preventing cognitive decline. The ancient sages valued the power of questioning and the constant search for knowledge, as they believed that true wisdom lay in never-stopping learning. Cultivating the spirit also involves nurturing gratitude and contentment, ancient practices that help maintain emotional balance and strengthen our resilience in the face of adversity. In this way, the habit of taking care of the mind and spirit guarantees not only more years of life, but also more quality and meaning in those years, promoting a state of inner peace and harmony that is reflected in all areas of life. Habit number 4, connecting with nature. Connecting with nature is an ancient habit that plays a vital role in the quest for a long and happy life. Ancient civilizations have always believed that nature was a source of balance and healing, and many of their teachings revolved around the importance of maintaining this connection with the natural environment. Philosophers such as Plato and Aristotle walked through gardens to think and discuss great ideas, while Eastern cultures such as the Taoists believed that harmony with nature was essential for the health of body and soul. Spending time outdoors, whether in forests, parks, or mountains, provides immediate benefits for mental and physical health. Exposure to sunlight, for example, is essential for the production of vitamin D, which strengthens the immune system and helps prevent chronic diseases. In addition, the simple act of breathing fresh air and observing the natural beauty around us can reduce stress, increase mental clarity, and bring a sense of peace. Ancient practices such as Shinrin-yoku or forest bathing in Japan are forms of immersion in nature that have demonstrated profound health benefits, including lowering blood pressure and increasing cognitive function. Ancient wisdom teaches us that man is part of nature, and by disconnecting from it, he loses an essential source of vitality and renewal. Walking barefoot on the earth, feeling the breeze on your face, or listening to the sound of birds are simple but powerful ways of reconnecting with this vital energy. Nature offers us a refuge to recharge our batteries, remind us of the simplicity of life, and give us a sense of belonging in the world. Consciously incorporating this habit brings us greater health, happiness, and balance amid the fast pace of modern life. Habit number 5, practices of gratitude and simplicity. Practices of gratitude and simplicity are habits deeply rooted in ancient traditions and essential for achieving a long and happy life. The sages always believed that true wealth lay not in the accumulation of material goods, but in the ability to find satisfaction in what we already have. Gratitude, for example, was a constant practice in Stoic philosophies and Eastern traditions, where the focus was on recognizing and appreciating what life offers on a daily basis. Through this habit, we learn to shift our focus from what we lack to what we have, cultivating a sense of contentment and inner peace. In addition, simplicity teaches us to reduce excess and superfluity, concentrating on what is essential. Living with less, both materially and emotionally, brings relief from modern pressures and complexities, allowing the mind and body to free themselves from the constant stress of wanting more. These practices not only calm the mind, but also have a direct impact on physical health, since constant stress and dissatisfaction are linked to a number of chronic diseases, such as hypertension and heart problems. Gratitude also improves social connections, as those who practice this habit tend to be more empathetic and connected to others, which strengthens the sense of community and mutual support. Simplicity, meanwhile, allows us to enjoy life's little pleasures, such as a peaceful meal, a sunset, or a heartfelt conversation. Incorporating gratitude and simplicity into everyday life is a powerful way to live more lightly, in line with the ancient wisdom that true happiness and longevity lie in the simplest things and in giving thanks for them every day. Habit number 6, healthy and true relationships. They are fundamental to a long and happy life, as taught by ancient wisdom. Since ancient times, ancient wisdom has highlighted the importance of cultivating genuine bonds with other people. Aristotle, for example, talked about philia, a type of friendship based on virtues and mutual interests, which was considered essential for well-being. Maintaining true relationships involves being surrounded by people who share similar values, who support us in difficult times, and who encourage us to grow. These bonds don't need to be numerous, but they do need to be deep. Superficial relationships, whether friendships or romances, can lead to frustration and a feeling of isolation, something that the ancients knew should be avoided. The quality of relationships has a direct impact on mental and physical health. Modern studies show that people with strong social connections tend to live longer and have a lower incidence of illnesses such as depression, stress, and heart problems. In Japan, the practice of moai, social support groups that meet regularly, reflects this ancient wisdom in which community life is seen as one of the foundations for longevity. On the other hand, toxic and conflicting relationships drain our energy, damage our emotional balance, and even affect our immune system. That's why it's vital to learn how to nurture true relationships based on trust, respect, and mutual support. This also means being willing to let go of connections that no longer serve us or do us more harm than good. Cultivating authentic friendships and family ties where there is reciprocity and growth not only brings joy and comfort, but also promotes a longer and more satisfying life, a lesson that the ancients have always advocated. Habit number 7, maintaining curiosity and constant learning. This is one of the most powerful habits for ensuring a long and happy life, as ancient wisdom teaches us. The search for knowledge has always been seen as one of the pillars of a fulfilling life. Curiosity keeps us young, regardless of age, because it drives us to explore new ideas, question the world around us, and continually develop ourselves. This habit is not limited to formal learning. It can be as simple as reading a book, learning a new skill, or cultivating a hobby. Modern neuroscience confirms what the ancients already knew. The brain is a muscle that needs to be exercised, and constant learning keeps neural connections active, preventing cognitive decline and diseases such as Alzheimer's. In addition, people who remain curious tend to be more resilient and adaptable to life's changes, which promotes greater emotional well-being. Eastern traditions also emphasize the importance of self-development and the continuous search for wisdom. For the Stoics, curiosity was a virtue that led us to understand the nature of the universe and our place in it. Staying open to new ideas and experiences enriches the soul and gives us a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Continuous learning also strengthens our relationships, as curious people tend to be more interesting and engaged in conversations, creating deeper bonds. Therefore, nurturing curiosity is one of the most effective ways to ensure not only longevity, but a life full of meaning, a lesson that the ancient masters have always cultivated and which remains vital today. These 7 simple habits, rooted in ancient wisdom, have the power to transform your life, bringing you more health, happiness, and longevity. Incorporating these practices into your daily routine doesn't require major changes. In fact, they are small adjustments that over time bring great rewards. If you want to live a longer and happier life, the key is to live in a more conscious, connected, and balanced way. True wisdom, as the ancients taught us, lies in taking care of body, mind, and spirit. Now the question is, which of these habits will you start adopting today? Only for the determined people who stayed until the end of the video, comment below, "I stayed until the end." That way I'll know who is really looking for a real change in their life. If you liked this video, don't forget to leave a like and see you in the next one.